Hey guys, it's Dalmatian Productions here, bringing you guys another video. Now, this video, I just want to talk about 2021 in review. Now, I'm going to be doing this on my computer because the video I did was really embarrassing, so, but I just want to go ahead and do the 2021 in review, so, yeah. First of all, if you guys could tell, I'm on Windows 11 now. This is like the first time I recorded on Windows 11. So I just want to go ahead and just show you guys what happened this year. First of all, I want to mention is the Kmart in Big Bear Lake in February 2021, the Kmart in Big Bear Lake, California closed. I believe that one got announced sometime in December of 2020, and I haven't seen any new closures since then. Since Grass Valley closed, so that's kind of interesting. So yeah, Big Bear Lake closed earlier this year in 2021. That was back in February. And then in February of 2021, more closures were announced. This actually included the last two Kmarts in Pennsylvania, and those later closed in April of this year, and and then in April of this year, I forgot to mention this, I actually got my COVID shot, first vaccination from the COVID shot vaccination, rather. Also, in January of this year, I actually started doing live streams. So if you guys have been following me throughout my live streams, you guys will see. If you guys have been seeing my live streams, if you guys have been following me for my live streams, I actually started doing live streams back in January. So in January, basically, I did a test stream. So you can see I did some test streams earlier this year. And then I ended up, so January is when I did test streams, and then I actually did, and then I ended up doing full-time streams, which means I had to basically, do streams as I could to get my viewers, to get more views on my channel, but apparently because of the lack, as you can see, I haven't gotten a lot of views on my live streams, so for the lack of that, I decided no, it's not going to happen anymore at this point. So then, yeah, and then May of this year, if I can get there, for crying out loud, the last 1960s Kmart closed, which was in Costa Mesa. So in May of this year, Costa Mesa, California closed, which was the last 1960s Kmart to close, and this was the last one in 1960s Kmart, California to close. And, and then, gotta get that out of the way. And then, hold on, I'm trying to get a good video of this. Key Largo, Florida closed this year in May. I think it was supposed to close in June, but it closed in May instead. And then, in June of this year, we got the Windows 11 operating system that was announced back in June. So basically, if you guys remember, Microsoft actually did a live stream on this, and you could see, yep, apparently there's issues going on again with it. And you guys can see I actually upgraded to Windows 11 on October the 25th. Um, so I'll basically show you guys this here. So we had the announcement for Windows 11 back in June, and then afterwards they released a app for called PC Health Check, which basically allows people to check to see if their computers were compatible. First of all, the first version was not that great because it didn't display why your processor wasn't supported, and I don't know why Microsoft decided to not release the third version in the first place. And in terms of all that, my computer was compatible because it had all the requirements for it. And then Microsoft actually released the system requirements for Windows 11. If you guys remember, this really pissed me off for a lot of people, even though it's not my computer, obviously. So you can see that Windows 11 actually now requires a TPM chip. So TPM, if you don't know, is called Trusted Platform Module, and it's basically a security feature on computers that has to do with keys in the computer. So if you want to know more about that, you can just it's basically had to do with keys. It's hardware-based security-related functions. So it has to do with cryptographic operations. And it has to do with security, because Windows 11 is now requiring security. And now what really pissed a lot of people off was the TPM version 2.0. Now, this really pissed me off too, because, even though my computer was compatible, but for other people that weren't compatible, it really pissed me off. And it irritates me that so many people had to be far behind just because they weren't compatible. And also, what really people criticized was Windows 11 Home Edition requires internet connectivity. Now, here's the deal with that. Now, Windows 11 Home, I upgraded from Windows 10 Home. I didn't need to do that because I already set up my computer. But basically, if you were to do like a clean install, or maybe do like a buy a new computer that comes with Windows 11 preloaded, then obviously you need an internet connection, which I believe Windows 10 Home had that as well. So, yeah, moving on now from this. And then the Windows Insider program actually started testing out new builds of the Windows 11 OS. Now, as of now, Microsoft is focusing on Windows 11, but Windows 10 is still a thing until 2025. So, and then, oh boy, what else has happened? Now, in August of 2021, one Sears store got announced, and this was the one in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, I'm not going to go over all the closures because it would be too much to handle, but apparently the Sears in Raleigh, North Carolina was announced for closure, and I believe this closed in October, if I'm not mistaken. So that now leaves just two. Oops, I think I went too far. Oh, no, I did not. Okay, looks like I went too far, sorry. Yep, Raleigh, North Carolina. October 2021. I think this was the last Sears store to be built for some reason, and then they pretty much gave up, so, okay. September of 2021, I'm not gonna go through September, but there's things that happened in September, so, and then in October of 2021, Windows 11 was released to the general public, but apparently this Windows 11 was considered unfinished when it was released, and because for some reason they did not include the promised Android apps from the Amazon App Store for some reason, and
Pisses me off. What the?
Sorry guys, my mom just came in and I had to waste so much time. So as I was saying, and Windows 11 came out and apparently it became unfinished because they did not include the Android apps from the Amazon App Store. Now, this is currently in the dev channel right now, so and then November of 2021, well, guess what happened? Yep, that's right. The last Kmart in Michigan and the last store in the Midwest has permanently closed, which means it leaves the birth date absent from where it all started. The last Sears store in Illinois closed, and that leaves the home state of where it was founded absent too, which was Illinois. So, and then now we have December 2021. On December 11th, 2021, there was a rumor going around, so I'll pretty much show you guys that here. If I go on Facebook,
Molly, would you move? Move, Molly. I don't know how this door always gets moved like that, but it does.
if I can show you guys here, yep, link to the article, here we go. So you can see on, so apparently there's this rumor about Chapter 7 bankruptcy in early 2022. Now for those who don't know what Chapter 7 means, Chapter 7 has to do with the liquidation bankruptcy. And in terms of Chapter 11, it has to do with assets being liquidated, meaning it's been gave to creditors, and it was gave to the creditors. The assets were given to the creditors, and then Chapter 7 also means companies going out of business. In terms of in business, it means companies going out of business. So pretty much this is what happened here. Yeah, so on December 11th, apparently there was a leak about a rumor going around about all the stores closing by March of 2022. So, which means, Kmart's been in decline since the 90s, unfortunately, and I think this is I just don't want to see them suffering like this anymore, unfortunately. So, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. So, Yeah, anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.